Hi fellow YouTubers, this is Amber. If you guys do not know who I am, I'm a plus size model, YouTuber, and entrepreneur. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about plus size hygiene and how to smell your best. Stay tuned. Okay ladies, so let's get right into this. I've had a few requests on Snap and I also had a few requests on Facebook to do a hygiene routine. Every time I pass by somebody is always telling me how great I smell. So therefore I wanted to give you guys all the tips and tricks on being a plus size woman and keeping that great hygiene up and smelling good all day long. The very first thing for plus size ladies is we have to get a very good deodorant. For most plus size bodies, our bodies tend to sweat a lot more than other women, like other straight size women, which are skinnier women. Don't mind my broken nail, I'm getting them done this week. But anyway, the degree that I love using is called Shower Clean. This is a really great smell. If you like a very fresh, clean scent, this is a great smell. And I love to use this under my boobs as well, and like in the areas in between my boobs, because it just smells good. And if you feel a little sweaty, I just feel like this dry protection, let me get it in focus. I just feel like this is a really great deodorant. Like the smell of it, it doesn't keep you from like not sweating. It says dry protection, but I still sweat with that one. So I got this new women's Michelin, I think it's called, triple odor defense, and this lasts all freaking day. Now this one lasts all day. It's 48 hours of protection. I never smell with this. Like I can go to the gym, I could work out, come back, I still don't have a musky smell or a musty smell at all. I still don't smell like sweat with this deodorant. And I'm the type of person that sweats a lot up underneath my arm. This is very, very impressive. When I came across this, my mom told me about this. This was absolutely impressive. This is a sweat saver for sure. Not a lifesaver, but a sweat saver. Number 2, you should wear 2 pairs of underwear a day. So you have 24 hours in a day. If you sweat a lot, it's not good to have a moist downstairs area. If you're sweating too much, or at least try to dry that area, because that's how yeast infections get started, especially with plus size bodies. You could get yeast infections up underneath your breasts, up underneath your rolls, where your belly button is at. So it's very essential for you to keep your body dry in certain areas, especially where there's rolls and flaps, and especially in your private area. Keep that dry. You might want to change out your underwear like twice a day, every 12 hours. So I had researched some things about underwear and how long you should keep your underwear, and in the research it says that all women should only keep their underwear for 1 year, because by the end of that 1 year, even if the underwear is washed, it still is holding about 10,000 bacteria on that underwear. So you want to throw it out, even though it's not good for the environment. However, I think a good panty liner might help it, but they did say to throw out underwear that was a year old. So in order for me to keep dry, I spray this. It's Vagisil. It's a sensitive scent, peach blossom, and it's dry wash. What I do, I'll go to the restroom or something and it's been a few hours, or maybe I'm in LA. I just take this every now and then and I spray it far away from my body so it doesn't go inside the private area, because you guys know scented stuff can mess up the pH balance. I just go along my thighs, the outer thighs, the crease, and I just spray it. But I don't go in there and spray it like that. I just don't do that, because it's just, I don't think that it's healthy to do that. But I do spray it on my thighs and on the creases of the private areas. Okay, so another thing I do is I prefer to take baths over showers. I rather take a bath because I feel a lot cleaner when I take a bath. I also smell a lot better when I take a bath. Some of the things I like to do is use bath bombs. This is my bath bomb from Coven J Beauty, which I will be restocking and have the link below. The aroma is so strong that I feel like it basically goes right into my skin and makes me feel very scented. So I take these luxury jumbo bath bombs from my line and I put it in the water. I also put in some bubble bath, which is the Relax and Relief Eucalyptus and Spearmint, and then I also add sea salt inside there, dead sea salt. I also add that into my bath, and I feel like not only does this help with you taking off all the embedded smells into your body, but it also relaxes you and helps your aching bones, because as a plus size woman, a lot of the times you might have body aches like back aches and knee problems and things like that. Sometimes I put rose petals in there. Sometimes I just do the most when it comes to bath, because I absolutely love bathing. That's just something I just love to do. I like to lounge in water. I just feel like that is one of the key factors of why I smell so good. I smell the best when I take a bath. I think this is number 4, but after I get out the bath, I go to my Dr. Teal's moisturizer, and this is the Bath and Body Oil, and it's moisture. I actually put this in the water in the bath with me, and I also use it, slather it all over my body. So all over my body when I get out the bath. So this is, man, this oil right here smells so good. It's eucalyptus and spearmint, and it has essential oils with jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and grapeseed oil, and it's paraben free. Remember when I told my mom about this oil and she used it on her body, and she's a plus size woman too. Literally when she went to work and came back, I can still smell the smell. So even if you don't wear perfume, if you use this eucalyptus and spearmint, you will smell good all freaking day. I'm trying to tell you about this oil. If you're not into wearing perfume, just use this as your moisturizer and match it with a nice deodorant. I promise you, you'll smell good all day. All day, every day, if you use this every single day, especially if you take 2 baths a day. Bright Crystal. This is one of my favorite smells. This is another smell that lingers everywhere you go. So if you spray this on after you put your oil, now I did some research about keeping perfume on longer. You either have to use lotion or oil, and then you spray all the pressure points, like right here. You spray your wrists, you spray the back of your legs where your knees is at, and you spray your ankles and the back of your neck and the sides of your neck. So the back of your neck, sides of your neck, right here, right there, the back of your knees. I don't know what that's called, but the back of your knees, your ankles, because smells rise up. So if you spray it around your ankles, that rises up. So that's what I do. I put it at all the pressure points, and then I spray a little bit on my clothes as well. So when I walk out, you can really smell the perfume everywhere you go. Like this is real perfume. I do use body sprays, but my favorite body spray is Bath and Body Works Cherry Blossom, and also not the Japanese cherry blossom, even though I have that, but cherry blossom is another smell that lingers all freaking day, and it smells so good, but I think they discontinued that. If you want your body to smell good all the time, you need to find perfume that actually lingers. So what I do is take a perfume, and I also take an oil. So there's a place in the swap meet that's by my house. They actually take the scent of an actual luxury perfume and they make it into an oil. So that's what this is. And this oil right here is the Bright Crystal oil. So once I add this oil onto my body, I spray my perfume on all my pressure points, and then I actually take the oil and then rub the oil on my skin like that. Again, even though I have sprayed it, and oh my gosh, it just smells so good. The oil really tops the smell off, and you have to get the oil that matches the spray. And I could get you guys the hookup if you guys want to know how to get those certain kind of oils that match whatever spray that you have. That is one of my key secrets to smelling good, is having the actual perfume in a kind of like a knockoff replica oil, and it smells so freaking good. Even when I wear this oil just by itself, everybody's like, dang, you smell so good. Oh, you smell so good. Because this oil protrudes out and you can just smell it even from a longer distance. And I haven't rubbed it all over me, but I can smell it as I'm waving my hands around, and it just smells so freaking bomb. The next tip is exfoliating your skin. So not only do I use scrubs on my skin, I also use an exfoliating glove like this. and I scrub my body with this. This is literally what I use to wash my body with, is an exfoliator glove like this. And I use this glove to exfoliate all the dead skin off of my underarms, off of my body. And this is what's gonna keep your body smelling really good, because you're getting all those dead skin cells off that's holding odor. Get that dead skin off of your body. You can find these gloves at Big Lots, you can find them at Walmart, you can find them at Ross. It looks so much better when I exfoliate my skin with those gloves, and I also smell better because I feel like it gets the dirt off even more. Another tip with these gloves, I found out when you stay in one area washing your body for like 20 to 30 seconds, more of the dirt comes off of your body. And I learned this, I came across it by accident. One day I was washing my face and I noticed that the makeup wasn't really coming off. I'm like, why is this makeup not really coming off? So the reason why the makeup wasn't coming off is because I was washing my face so quickly and not washing it in area, like 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, kind of like how you brush your teeth. Now if you do that with your body, you'll notice that your body is much more squeaky clean and it smells so much better. The next time you take a shower, make sure you take your time and really wash 30 seconds, all parts of your body. And I promise you, you will see a difference in how you smell. You'll see a difference in how your skin looks, because you're giving your body time enough to go over that area and to really remove that dead skin, that dirt, the smell, all of that. When you do fast washes or when you don't soak, that's what tends to keep the odor on your body. Another thing about baths that I found through research with plus size women, they said once you take a really hot shower or hot bath, you need to close your pores with cold water. But they said it works better for women of size to close their pores so they can reduce infection. I'm not sure what infections you can get, but I thought I might put that in there because I did read that. I'm talking about the private area. So some people, you know, some women can have discharge, or some women could get off their period, have a slight odor. They tell you not to douche. They tell you not to do that. Like a lot of doctors tell you not to do that. But what I do is just take water and then I put vinegar. I take a Q-tip and you go right up there and you just move it around, so it's not like you're pouring it up there or you douching it up there. If you do that, I don't know, that's just a tip that I do. Like it works for me. I'm not sure if you should do that or if you shouldn't, but it just works for me. So you just take a Q-tip, dip it in some vinegar, and it burns slightly if you don't dilute it right, but you just go up there, just roll it around a little bit, and boom. I just feel like it works. I don't know what to tell you guys, it just works for me. Next thing is drinking lemon water every single day. If you drink lemon water, you can tell by the smell of your pee that you're drinking lemon water. Once you start drinking lemon water, like something changes a whole lot. Like you can smell your pee. First, your pee smells like pee. Then when you start drinking lemon water, you can like literally smell the lemony smell coming out of your body. I don't know if you guys have experienced that, but every time I drink lemon water, I literally smell it coming out of my pee. Even though people are not gonna smell your pee like that, but it's just something that you know that your body is being clean when your pee smells good. Sweat has to be a lot better than usual too. There's things that plus size people should avoid if they wanna smell good. Of course, it's the obvious, even though you know, you don't want to do this all the time. You don't want to stay away from asparagus and garlic and onions, because those things are actually good for you. But if you're going somewhere and you want to smell your best, and kind of, oh, like, let me pass on that today because I want to smell extra good for my date or something. Like, you want to pass on those things because that's what makes your body smell a little funky. So you want to stay away from like garlic and peppers. You want to stay away from red meat, excess alcohol, processed foods. Those are all the things that make your body smell, especially if you sweat a lot as a plus size woman. Another tip that I want to tell you guys about is washing your hair. I wear wigs and weaves and things like that, and I still have to make sure I wash my hair, especially for black women. If you're wearing wigs and weaves and stuff, you have to wash your weave, your hair, the hair up underneath it. You have to maintain a wash day, because when you sweat, you're gonna smell all of those nasty products, the sweaty hair smell, and it doesn't smell good, especially with hair products. So one of the products that I use on my wigs is this Herbal Essence Rose Hip Conditioner. This is one of my favorite smells that I absolutely love to put on all my wigs and even my hair. Tali Wajid, I don't know how to say that. They have really good products for black hair and it smells absolutely amazing. I'm not talking about this in particular, but they do have a conditioner that smells absolutely amazing. So you want to make sure your scalp and your hair and stuff is clean, or your wigs are clean, because that anytime somebody walk past you and you flip your hair and it smells, and your all the rest of your body smells good but your hair doesn't smell good, that wouldn't make any sense. Man, like nothing is topping this smell right here. This smell right here is a classic. Talk about using the restroom and all that, hand washing, things like that. Okay, so another thing is very small and minor, but people just don't get it. Your hands can stink, especially if you're not washing your hands coming out the bathroom. So you got to remember to wash your hands, and that's another way to make me feel a lot fresher sometimes, is I just like to wash my hands and make sure my hands smell good and wash and put on a nice lotion. So one of the really great smells that I've smelled for a long time that I be trying to say this is from Ross, and it's the Botanical Infusion Juicy Pineapple and Coconut Hand Wash. This smells absolutely amazing. So if your hands is moving a lot like how I talk with my hands and it's swinging around in people's face, even though we're supposed to be social distancing. I mean, if your hands are dirty and smelly, they're gonna smell whatever's on your hands. So make sure your hands are clean. If you have Bath and Body Works soap and then have the same lotion and put it together, it always makes the room fill up and smell good, and people are like, dang, what is that? Can I use some of your lotion? I actually use my own soap, but this is one of my favorite smells, which is Dove, the pink bar. I absolutely love this smell. This smell is amazing. This smell is amazing. Oh my gosh, this people be sleeping on Dove. Hands down, this one and the Dove Clean one, it smells so great. It smells so bomb. So if you guys need a great body soap, get one of these. Okay, so now let's talk about mouth and oral health. There's a lot of people with some funky breath, and the reason for that is because they don't use a tongue scraper. Tongue scrapers keep extra bad breath off of your tongue. So all you have to do is when you finish brushing your teeth and then use your tongue scraper. Tongue scraper, this is what it looks like. This is a very cheap one, but it still does the job. It still gets all the bacteria off your tongue that causes bad breath. And along with this, brushing your teeth, 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there. Floss your teeth. That helps your teeth to be a lot more cleaner. And I always use mouthwash. Mouthwash is very important to me because I feel like it gets all the bacteria out of your mouth. You're supposed to use mouthwash that doesn't contain alcohol, because alcohol can make your breath smell worse. It's good to brush your teeth more than once as well. Twice a day, just like showers, twice a day. This has nothing to do with you being plus size, but it also has something to do with just your regular general hygiene and oral health. And this is what keeps my breath smelling good. So the body scrub that I use on my skin to make sure my skin looks the best is this body scrub that I get from my local nail place. And this is coconut and pineapple. It's a honey sugar scrub and it looks like that. And it smells amazing. It smells so freaking good, y'all. And this is good to get the dead skin off of your body, to make your body smell good. I use it up under my arms. I use it all over my body. You guys don't realize when you have dead skin cells and you've been sweating and those old skin cells are there and you got that sweat and that funk on top of those dead skin cells, it lingers. That smell lingers until you get that coat off of your body. And using scrubs is amazing for your body, and it makes your body smell absolutely great. So this is gonna change the game for you guys. I mean, really, really change the game, because this company is really, really popping, and I have to tell you guys about it. Now, this is the V Slay box. So if you guys wanna check this out, it's www.vslay.com, just how it sounds. And on the box you see like a diva cup, tampons, pads, and look at this. Now if you ain't got you a box of this, and this is real feminine hygiene stuff. Now in the box it says, "Hi beautiful, your vagina is going to love this, Shauna." She is a really dope entrepreneur, and she's a black owned business, and I had to shout her out because these products is very hygienic. These products keep the girl right, you know what I'm saying? So I want to show you guys some things, some organic panty liners, which we were just talking about, you know, changing out your panties. And if you actually wear panty liners, you won't have to do that as often. So these organic panty liners, it comes in this box. So this is the foaming V wash, and this is also organic feminine wash. Try this out, you're gonna love it. The suppositors application. We also have the cleansing wipes, which removes odor causing bacteria, and these are also organic. Everything is organic that you see right here that is going to use on your girl, so you gotta try this. The boric acid suppositors right there. This right here, this is what you put inside of a V-steam. Now she sells V-steams as well, like where you put the potpourri inside of the, like, what do you call those little plates, and you let it steam up and you sit on top of it. That's what this is. This is like the potpourri for that. You want to try them out. Very hygienic. So this is a perfect box for you ladies, especially if you are a female just in general, not just a plus size female. And this, I think this can start you off to having better hygiene for your body. This is everything you need, so all you have to do is go to V Slay, and I'm so happy that I got this box from her. I actually got this box from her in San Diego, and everybody was in line to get this girl's box, and I think this was one of her last ones that she put away for me to get, and I'm so happy that I got this. So definitely check her out. And thank you guys all so much for watching. If this was helpful, make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe, y'all. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that and hit that notification bell. Mwah!